Welcome. Welcome again to Life with Jennifer J.M. I am your girl, Auntie Jen. My viewers, my friend, and my subscribers. Yes. Welcome to the channel. My people. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It seems like everything just a go wrong. Everything nothing now get better. Me tired for talk about it because it look like say me just want to make problem. Now I see this article about Michael Manley and Michael Manley. Michael Manley try to change classism and all of that, and how then try to say him go bring in communism in Jamaica, which was not true. That's how the Jamaica Labour Party is. Love nothing good but make problem and propaganda. Anyway, that's Michael Manley, after being elected to office in February 1972, Prime Minister Michael Manley rattled the country ruling class with social policies. That's what them never like people. A lot of no need for go research them something and know why people stand up for Michael Manley. You know? Kind of no know. You see, someone who have access to certain things now, no not even know so one time and never have them access there. Right? That appeal to the working man on November 20, 1974, he declared democratic socialism as his administration doctrine. Manley, president of the People's National Party, made the brows rising announcement in Parliament. It was his boldest move yet, one that fueled the opponent fear that he was steering Jamaica toward communism. You see that? Because people are going to get freedom and on the white class people, up class people, picnic could have got JC and Casey and Calabar and then something. And Manley said, no man, everybody need to have access. You see what they turn it in and say? Him going to move the country toward communism. That's them. In his address to Parliament, Manley outlined his government new part and called on the private sector to support his nationalistic program. According to Manley, the private sector should be a full integral partner in the national economic, adding that the government must supervise the running of the economy by a combination of direct ownership, control by participation, regulatory machinery, and by creation of appropriate incentive and opportunities for everybody. Give everybody a chance for it. So somehow we look how black people we run up and down now and not even know that the JLP was one of them. We still did that all way under slavery bondage. You hear me I tell you no? You go do the research. You don't need for research it, man. Tony Boggs, a professor of African study at the Browns University in Rhode Island, has written extensively about that period in Jamaica. He said, while Manley had considerable middle-class support in 72, he gradually lost back in by late 74. Because the middle-class people now want that. Before the declaration of socialism in 74, what did you have? You have a property tax. You had the National Youth Service. You had project land lease, the backside levy, and you had a feeling among the upper class and the upper middle class that their power was eroding. Bogus told the talk about. So the upper class never told like it. If you notice all now, you know, at the upper class, them still support the JLP in a sense, you know. They don't like, you know, then they want the equal rights and justice, you know. Them never want equal rights and justice. People need to know that. It was the socialism that pushed people from the PMP and Manley. It was a set of policies, particularly the property tax and the National Youth Service. The elite people would say, you know mean my little Johnny going to have a mix with the gardener boy picnic them, and then say, no, nah do that. We don't want we picnic them and mix up with the little poor people there. So I wonder if people understand where we are come from. Understanding the Michael Manley era and policies. The uptown people, they never like that. If we're going to mix up. Some of them all did left the country. If people don't know that. Because them never wanted it. They want the segregation to keep coming in. And Manley said, no more of that. That's why them did say a communist Manley want bring in. Because in a communist, everybody equal. The private sector was not by Manley plan, which many of its members believe would result in state control. Resistance also came from the conservative opposition Labour Party, which had formed the government in 1962 to 70. So them was one of them behind it to a push. As me telling already, say Seaga was one of the driving force behind it. We never want it. And that's why in the 1918 campaign I talked about the freedom, saying Manley policies were communism. How could you say the bastard the day again? If you're not get pitney in a wedlock, you're a bastard. And the man come and say we have changed that. Everybody equal, everybody lawful, everybody entitled to something. Eh? I don't can't see that as something good. No man. PNP was formed in 1938 as a socialist platform since 1940. Leaders are often both evangelistic, and tests will be performed on people generally at every level of income or status, are it seemed prepared to give the new democratic philosophy a fair trial. And that's how you see they vote in Manley. But guess what? The lesser class people embrace it because now they are seeing themselves like equal in a society. And now, because I remember as a little girl, never really have the understanding of what. But back then, I noticed what they used to do. Paint the thing and put white at top and black at bottom. And I didn't understand it. And it was a Rasta man who told me when we were reading that it was a sign for sure that the white is over the black. And Manley was the one who come and change that narrative. So they never too like it. So the colonialism was still lingering in Jamaica all after when we claim to be. So we claim to be free from slavery. So slave mind mentality was still there, lingering by the Jamaica Labour Party. Yes? So socialism means sacrifice. I want to understand that. Socialism means sacrifice, while the capitalism means exploitation. Let me do it so no remember that I don't hear it on antigen channel. Socialism means you have to sacrifice. And capitalism means exploitation. PNP is socialism and JLP is capitalism. I want to learn that. Capitalism means selfishness, while socialism means each man is his brother's keeper. You don't tell me which one you don't want. You don't tell me if a socialism you don't want or a capitalism you don't want. And supporters who gather at the statue of Norman Manley, Party first president, and Michael Manley father, who came as an advisor to Manley in the second term as prime minister during the early 90s, said while democratic socialism was discussed at the executive level, not everyone in Manley cabinet was thrilled with the radical direction, because some of them did still have the pride in them too. I would say there were some unease among some members of the cabinet, but this wasn't voiced publicly because the party had a socialist tradition. Manley's socialist agenda gained momentum in 1975 with the establishment of the National Housing Trust. I'm going to hear that say a PNP bringing National Housing Trust. Here, I'm going to own house. And if I live in a background house, I sending them. Here, I want to learn that, which paved the way for our own ownership for the working class. His administration also drafted the Employment Equal Pay for Men and Women Act in 1976. I hope you know that. Learn that when we talk about socialism. And the Woman Act, which came into law in January 1, 1976. In December 1976, the PNP easily defeated the JLP for a second term. that vindicate Manley's embrace of democratic. So people begin to understand what it was all about now and start to embrace it. Yeah, so Manley set away for enough away. And we should have embraced it and we should have loved the People's National Party. But I say everybody has stayed on the same part of a Manley era because we are changing, we are evolving. But let me tell you something, when a foundation is laid, all you need to do is build up on it. You know? And Michael Manley did what he have to did, lost to Seaga in 1980 and win back the party in 1989. And he was there until he passed away at age 72. He died from prostate cancer. So the PNP lay a foundation for Jamaica people to build on, and there's no joke about it. And we can come out with a JLP legacy and make we put the two legacy together and see which is the better legacy. So my viewers, my friend and my subscriber, it's just a little overview of what it is about socialism and capitalism, about the JLP and the PNP. Leave on a view, leave on a comment. Which one would I prefer? The oppression or the one where give you freedom? I'm your girl, Auntie Jen. Share this video. Share it, make other people hear it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.